Hey guys, it's Vidya, and I wanted to make this vlog today to talk about the struggle and even some of the regrets I've been having after my vertical sleeve gastrectomy, which eventually led to a meltdown. I'm not at that state of mind anymore, but I realize that a lot of people that maybe are just like me, maybe you guys are just 3 weeks post-op, are probably experiencing similar things, because even though I've seen that other people don't have any problem moving through the stages of food, like liquids to heavier liquids to puree, it's been a real struggle for me to go from cream to puree, to the point that every time I was going to sit down to have a cream soup or try to have, some scrambled eggs or mashed potatoes, I would already be sad, because I knew that as soon as I would try to put a spoonful in my mouth, I would just throw it up. I've had a lot of trouble with my body rejecting new foods, and it's gross to admit that, throwing up just became part of my routine, because my body was just trying to say, nope, you're not ready for this, you're not ready for this. I was trying to force my body to move on to a next food, and it wasn't with even that many bites. I was eating very slowly. I wasn't taking water with my meals. I was just putting a spoonful in my mouth, and as soon as it went down my throat, it's like my body said nope, and it would just come back up. Or even sometimes, my first time finally being able to swallow a little bit of mashed potatoes, which I know they're carbs, but they were actually sweet potato mashed potatoes. To the point that I put 3 little spoonfuls in my mouth, and I'm using baby spoons right now. I thought it was fine. I was on the computer after I ate, and about a half an hour after I ate, it just started coming up, and I just started heaving, and I just started feeling nauseous, and I was throwing up again, and it was just coupled with a lot of thick spit. And that's when I just got to my breaking point, because I just didn't understand, I didn't understand why I had done this to myself. I was only seeing the negative of the sleeve. I was like, why did I do this to myself? Why didn't I have the willpower to just work out, to just, eat right before having the VSG? I was blaming myself, and I was saying to everybody, I'm not going to complain about this. This is just part of the experience. It's my fault. It's my fault. I take full responsibility, because I saved up. I got myself this way. It's my fault. Oh my gosh, my kitty's here. She sees that I'm sad. Come here, baby. So, this is Callie, everybody. Hi. So, it was just a lot of self-blame, a lot of self-hate after the surgery. At one point, even though I was really happy before, I was regretting everything. And I was just saying, I take full responsibility of my actions. This is what I deserve for, being so big. Oh, she wants to leave. This is what I deserve for being so big. This is what I deserve. And it was just a lot of negativity towards myself. And I talked to my best friend, and he told me, first of all, you need to stop blaming yourself. Stop saying, I take full responsibility for this. Stop saying that it's your fault, because this is an experience you're going through. You're allowed to have these feelings. You're allowed to have regret. You're allowed to have sadness. You've made a major change in your life. Every single day is going to be different. Every single week you're going to look different. You've done an incredible thing for yourself. But sometimes when we do the most incredible things for ourselves, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. And he was just saying, it's not something that you should be regretting. It's not something that you should be apologizing for. It's just an experience. Take every experience day by day. You'll look back at it and you'll be so proud. He says that I am a warrior woman. You are. All of you guys are warriors out there, because you are going to struggle. This is not an easy choice. This is not the easy way out. For anybody who thinks that the gastric sleeve is easy, that it's cheating, for people who judge people who have the gastric sleeve and said, oh, you cheated, you don't have to work out, you don't have to do a diet, you don't have to, it's going to be easier for you to drop the weight, and they judge you based on that. Like, people say that you don't have enough willpower, and people are very judgmental. People are very rude to you. Sometimes it hurts, but you just have to know that it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay, and anybody that's judging you doesn't really matter in your life. Anybody that's trying to spew negativity your way, you need to just get rid of. If any of your friends are being hurtful to you, or saying that you took the easy way out, or they make fun of your surgery, or they take it lightly, because I'm 3 weeks out of my operation now, so people are like expecting for me to be up and about and to feel great, but that's not true. There's days where I still feel like I'm going to be dehydrated. There's fear of going out in public. My wound's not completely closed. I can show you guys. These are my wounds. See right here? My wound is not completely closed. And those scars you guys are seeing right there is because the tape burned me. So I'm afraid of getting an infection. I was feeling so sad the other day because I'm so scared to go out. The antibiotics, made my body weak. I also had to have a root canal a couple of days ago redone because it had gotten infected because the dentist had done a shoddy job on me. So I'm feeling very weak. I'm feeling very vulnerable. And I think it's okay to feel vulnerable. I feel like a lot of us are feeling very vulnerable right now because nobody really knows what you're going through. Unless if you got your surgery done at the same time as a friend, or as a relative or anything like that, and you're going through this experience together and you're doing this together, nobody else is really going to know what you're going through. And that's why I'm reaching out to you guys and just the internet community in general, because it's hard. It's not easy. Nobody really understands what you're going through. People try to understand. People try to give you advice. That's the funniest thing. People, like, a lot of my family is very, big. They're all plus size. They're beautiful. I love my family, and I don't judge them for being big because I think you can be beautiful at any size. I did this surgery to be healthy. But when people who have been maybe not having the healthiest life are trying to give you advice and judge you on what you should be eating, what you shouldn't be eating, and I've even gotten judgment on, oh, you're drinking too much water. Isn't that going to make you bloat? When in reality, I can barely drink, the water I used to be able to. I used to be a girl that would honestly drink almost like a gallon a day. I wouldn't even see the color of my pee. I was very healthy and hydrated in that sense. And now it's a struggle. I am thirsty, but my body can't drink as much as I would want to. And it hurts. It hurts for people to pass that sort of judgment on you. But so anyways, a couple of days ago, I was done. I was like, I'm so done. Why did I do this to myself? Yes, I've been losing weight consistently, but I can't even keep anything down. It was just so sad. I was in a point of crying. I felt hopeless. I said, what was the point of all this? Like, I'm really regretting my decision. Like, is food always going to hurt me? And I know it's not the truth. I know that I'm going through the hardest parts right now, which is slowly transitioning back into solid food. And I know that at one point I'm going to be eating, amazing things. And it's just like, the addiction with food that I had before is something that I really do have to wean off, because I literally got so mad that I couldn't shove more than 3 baby spoonfuls of food in my mouth. It was an anger, a frustration, and just a lot of regret. And you know what? I'm done regretting. I'm done feeling sorry for myself. I'm done judging myself, because at the end of the day, I've done something amazing for myself. I've finally done something that is worthy of being called self-love. I've loved myself enough to save up for this surgery and to go through with this, because I was very scared of it at one point, because a lot of people in my life were trying to turn me away from this surgery that at the end of the day is going to make me a healthier, happier human being. And right now I am at 323 pounds. I started at 367, and it just keeps going down. And ever since I started taking my protein, I'm finally able to swallow my vitamins and, green juices. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I was just being very pessimistic. I was being very pessimistic about the fact that I couldn't eat what I wanted to, that I couldn't swallow. I wasn't having patience with myself. And it's not going to be easy, but, we'll get there at one point. We'll get there at one point, and I don't think you should regret a decision that you've made for yourself. You probably didn't make this decision overnight. You are so brave. You are so brave for making this decision for yourself. It's crazy. I'm so proud of anybody that's going through the same things that I'm going through. I know it's tough, especially when you feel like you're alone, when nobody understands you. But I understand, and if you guys ever need anybody to talk to, I'm here. And it's all going to get better. It's all going to get better. I know it's all going to get better. And I am so grateful for being able to have the opportunity to have saved up to do this for myself. And it is not an easy road I have chosen. No matter what anybody tells you, you did not take the easy way out. You are a warrior. You are strong. You are going to go through roller coasters of emotions. Take it day by day. Don't rush yourself, especially with transitioning foods. Don't get frustrated. It's going to be so hard, but try not to get frustrated with yourself. And get to know your new body every single day. And get to love yourself again every single day. You didn't have to lose weight to learn to love yourself. You should love yourself at every stage, because everybody's beautiful, and I really mean that. I know that it sounds very cliche, but everybody's beautiful. And if you had enough courage to do this, like I said, you are strong and you're a warrior. And I know that this video got a little emotional, and thank you for watching.